jungle, lion in the concrete jungle, lion in the jungle.
Let's go.
Well. Look who it is. It's them damn Stop the Ship boys.
Back at it again. But all right, enough with this geographical, all over the place sheboygan. Let's get into some fucking this or that.
This or that.
Let's do it.
Holla at your boy.
What you got?
All right, man. First scenario.
Let's hear it.
First scenario. So, would you rather have like a car of your choice, like a Tesla, damn Lamborghini, something like that,
Gotcha.
but you got to drive yourself around?
Okay.
Or would you rather have a chauffeur, a driver, somebody driving you around, but you're driving around in like a busted up ass hoopty?
The old hoopty.
I'm gonna say at least you got heat and AC in the hoopty.
Okay.
But it's
so
a busted
it's
up
functional.
raggedy
It's just
hoopty.
like the body.
Like it looks, yeah.
The body's wore down, and it's
Yeah.
like a '80s car.
Yeah,
Okay.
80s, something like that.
So, me personally, I like to drive. My old job, I used to legit drive up and down the East Coast. I've been sitting in traffic for a third of my life.
You'd think that'd make you hate driving.
But there's something about just the journey and like seeing the sights and everything. Because I'll look at if I'm driving for a minute, I'll look at the road for 13 seconds.
Okay.
The rest of the time, I'm looking out into the wilderness. Oh,
Gotcha.
there's a bear. Oh,
Right.
like a dead wolf
And
eating
then you
a
wake
carcass.
up and you're at your destination.
Exactly.
Right.
And to have any car you want, like you said, the Tesla, to be able to have that car almost drives itself. By the
Yeah,
way.
true.
But to have like your dream car, like imagine like a luxury ass car.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would take that. Just being able to drive yourself anywhere you wanted to go in like a nice ass car.
Right.
There is something nice about getting driven around, but it's nice to live in luxury a little bit.
Yeah.
What about you?
I wouldn't know. Well, see, yeah, that's the thing. I wouldn't know. Like I've always drove busted up ass
Had the
hoopties.
hoopties.
And not all of them have had AC. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is kind of a step up if we're talking about that. But nah, man, I'd rather be driven around.
Yeah.
I do want like a really nice vehicle. That would be great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't help but think about the kind of time. We talked about in the previous episode how time is like the most valuable asset that we have. We can never get that shit back. How much more productive I could be if I had somebody driving me around and I didn't have to worry about that.
It's funny how some of our this or that stay in my head after a little while.
Yeah.
And that one that you're referring to where it's like, snap your fingers and you have money, or
Right.
snap your fingers and you could transport anywhere you want.
Yeah.
And the more I think about that, like, obviously I'm still going to take the money, but
Okay.
there's something so valuable
Yeah.
in just being able to fucking go wherever you want in a second.
Instantaneously. Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm trying to think about too. Like the more that I think about certain things, it's like, what can I do that's going to save me time?
Yeah.
How am I going to be more productive and more efficient? Just interesting thought. Number two. Second this or that. So for those of you who are watching here on YouTube, very much appreciate you. But if you're only listening right now, you're only getting half the experience. And if you were watching, you would see that your boy is kitted up right now in that salmon suit. So in going along those lines, this or that, would you rather have an entire wardrobe like Robert De Niro on Casino?
Okay.
Like 40, 50 suits, just fully kitted up.
Cleanest suits.
Yeah, the cleanest suits, nice and tailored, nice and fitted, everything. Or would you rather have an entire wardrobe full of just like the dopest kind of sneakers that you would want? Like the Yeezys, all the like the rarest of Jordans, all of that. I know there's a lot of sneakerheads out there who would choose that, and it's very valuable.
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I've never been like a huge sneakerhead.
Yeah.
Like obviously, everybody likes nice sneakers.
Right.
So there's value in that.
You even named your dog Sneakers.
Oh yeah,
So
that was my dog.
I thought, maybe you would choose the Kicks.
R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. Sneakers.
And I don't even know if he's dead or not.
Yeah.
That's the fucked up
What
part.
if he is still alive? God. He's going to outlive us.
All right, we got to end this podcast, yeah.
So,
No,
what would you choose?
Dude, those suits from Casino, holy shit.
Right. Yeah, those suits are fire.
Those suits are fucking fresh as fuck.
Yeah, man.
I love a nice wardrobe. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing better than going out, like, feeling fresh.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, you gotta usually make the shoes fresh too, but
Yeah.
taking up so much more of your body with the clean suits. I would go with the nice ass wardrobe.
Right.
You know,
I would too.
I'd go with the nice ass suits and the wardrobe, and I wear the freaking Jesus sandals.
Yeah. Because either way, is anybody really going to say shit to you? Like, even if you were fully kitted up from head to toe and you had some busted up ass shoes on, is anybody really, I mean, would they?
Like,
could they?
people would say something, but it's so much worse to have like the freshest kicks in the world, and then you got like holes in your fucking shirts
Right.
and jeans.
That's true. They're all dirty and
You got
stained up.
sweatpants on. Yeah,
Yeah,
I would take the wardrobe, especially if I could get those suits from Casino, bro.
Yeah.
I envy that shit.
Yeah, man. Like, this suit right here isn't tailored. This isn't fitted. This isn't anything.
There's
And,
something
like,
about them tailored suits.
I'm telling you, man, whenever it fits you just right, like the length, everything is to your specification, to your body type.
Something special about it.
You just
So
feel-
that's what you would pick?
You just feel better. I would.
Yeah, I know there's them fucking sneakerheads listening to this pissed off right now. You keep fucking kidding me? You got the Jordans. You got the Yeezys.
Yeah. More power to you, though, if that's what you like. And that is the point of this or that. So if you're listening or watching, let us know. Which one would you choose? Would you rather have a fire car, but you got to drive yourself, or would you rather be riding around in the hoopty, but you don't got to drive no more? Or would you rather have that fire wardrobe full of suits or full of sneakers?
You let us know.
Let us know, because we want to know. This or that, man. Hope you guys are enjoying this segment. We're trying to do different kinds of things to,
Spice it up a
keep
little
it
bit.
light.
You know, keep it interesting. It's like a relationship. You know, you can't do the same thing all day, day
Yeah,
to
you gotta
day.
mix it up a
You
little
gotta
bit,
man. Throw some spice
You know
in
what I'm
there.
saying? You gotta turn it around every now and
There
then.
you go.
You know?
Give a little smack on the caboose.
Yeah. They like the smacks on the caboose, man.
Yeah. Well, it depends on who, but yeah, most of them.
No, and the harder the smack, the better, you know?
Yeah, that's true. Unless you're not in the moment and then you do it, then they're like, all right, what the fuck you slapping me for?
That's true. That's true. There's a time and a place for these things.
Yeah, I got to pick and choose my battles.
Yeah,
Man.
but like, you know, you ever... Never mind. Never mind. We're not going to go there.
So you ready for a little this or that?
You got it already?
Let's get some this or that going.
All right, man. Let's do a little this or that.
A little this or that.
You got some shit?
I got one for you.
Okay, what you got?
All right. So,
This or that. Sorry.
boom!
I had to do it.
Would you rather there be a ding every time you winked, or would you rather a cartoonish gun sound every time you did the finger gun?
I'd rather have that.
I knew that you would rather have
I
that.
didn't have to think about that.
I'd rather
How
have
you
the
doing?
wink.
Oh, yeah?
Just because I've seen it in shows and stuff when they do that
When they do the
edit,
ding?
and it's just like a funny like.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Peg.
Dude, I would definitely be overusing the hell out of it.
I'm sure you.
How you
would.
doing?
Like the first year, it's like, dude, Brad's killing me with that. That shit is hilarious. And then after that, it's like, all right, Brad, enough with the fucking cartoon gun.
All right, wait, I'll see you
Like every time you left the room.
later. Right. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. You got another one?
I got another one for you.
Let me hear this other one, man.
All right. Would you rather only be able to whisper?
Oh,
Would you rather only be able to whisper? Or would you rather only be able to shout? Think about like
yeah.
all types of
All
conversation
I'm
at
trying
work,
to.
with your family.
Yeah. Whisper, definitely. If I'm screaming all the time, there's going to be plenty of scenarios where that's just super inappropriate.
But it would be so rough to do the podcast because we'd have to turn your gain up so much.
Yeah.
And you could probably hear me from your mic.
Yeah, maybe.
It's so high.
Maybe, but I still think I'd rather whisper. Actually, I'd probably say every scenario, almost every scenario, it's inappropriate to be screaming. Like there's a select few where it's, you know.
But what about
you're watching the game?
What about your speech?
Your speech
at NRSNG. Imagine that whole thing you had to whisper.
I'm real pleased that you guys are here. I'm super excited.
Manifest.
I couldn't be more pumped right now. Yeah. Nah, I'd rather whisper. What about you?
Would that Ying Yang Twin song be your favorite song?
Yeah.
It's the only one you can
Like,
really
at least I can
relate
relate to these guys.
What would I rather do? I didn't even think about it. Fuck. People say I talk low already, so it's kind of close to a whisper. So I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna shout it.
You'd rather be shouting?
I'm gonna start shouting.
You'd rather be coming out of the left field with all your friends. They'd be like, "Why the fuck is this guy screaming all of a sudden?"
I'd be like, "It's because of this or that segment." And then they check out Stop the Ship, and they're like, "Oh, well, that's why."
Yeah, that's just you always come out with
And how weird would the podcast be if I'm just shouting this whole time and all your rebuttals are, yeah, you know, that's a really good idea.
This would basically be the Shane podcast then.
We gotta stop eating so much sugar.
Just because you speak loudly, does that mean you're the smartest one in the room? Not necessarily.
No, usually it's the opposite.
Yeah. Just people like who are speaking loudly want the attention on themselves.
Yeah, it's always usually an insecure
like this
thing.
fucking guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what if you came across somebody who all they did was whisper? Would you think that they were insecure? That they were shy?
I would definitely think they were.
What if they were dropping mad knowledge on you though?
Yeah.
Like, yo, what the hell?
It's like if Jordan Peterson could only whisper. Would you take his points as serious and as valid?
I'd probably take them more seriously.
What about Gary V?
I'd probably take them more seriously because if somebody's whispering and they're talking real calm and quiet, it's like whenever you talk. I remember back in middle school getting a little lesson from the parents, like, don't fuck with the quiet person, like the person who's quiet and reserved. Don't mess with them, right?
Yeah.
And so if you had somebody who's being loud and rambunctious when they're speaking, or if you had somebody who's real quiet, I'd probably be listening more intently. I'm like, this guy's and Jordan Peterson would be dropping bombs of knowledge, so I'm sure I'd be like,
that's a lot of good reasons why you should whisper.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, by episode 900, my neck's gonna be so stiff, it's just gonna be completely.
We're gonna have to get this change the setup a little bit.
I like it though.
We're gonna be getting sponsored by Ben Gay and shit at that point.
We have those permanent fucking neck massagers on while we're listening to the podcast.
Nah, I would hope that by like episode 900, we'd be sitting pretty enough to have couple people massaging our necks.
No, episode 900, we're going to be in the Matrix. So we shut ourselves off.
Yeah.
And somehow the listener is like brought into our mental world as well. And in that world, we could do whatever the hell we want. It's like a virtual reality podcast.
I mean,
there you go, right there.
Technically, that's like 900 weeks away.
Yeah.
So
it's not that
far of a stretch to say that could be the case.
All right, but that's the whole goal of this podcast now, the virtual reality podcast.
Yeah.
How fucking cool would that be?
That'd be crazy.
Because we talk about how this is like
Elon Musk is just tuning in right now. Like,
shit,
okay.
He just took our idea.
Okay, got it.
But we talk about how this is a community, and it's like we're all, when I watch a podcast, I feel like I'm in the room, like I'm a part of it. So imagine a VR podcast.
Yeah.
Peg, right there.
But yo, control.
You guys wanted to get into some this or that?
This or that. You can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that, or you can get with this, because this is where it's at. Hey. Yeah.
I don't got one. I just wanted to bring up the section.
I just want to participate.
That's funny.
All right, man. In the spirit of this culinary episode and everything. McDonald's or Wendy's?
Culinary.
Because I had to hit them with the, talking about
I
burgers.
already know what you're going to pick because we've had this conversation.
Oh, y'all have?
Wendy's.
Wendy's?
Wendy's.
Man.
He's all about that fresh, never frozen. You know?
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Peep the logo. One more time, Peg.
Yeah.
Hold on, but do you believe that it's never frozen?
I don't honestly, because so
I don't
want to put too much info out there, but everybody that's like into the restaurant, and it's pretty big now. Like you got food trucks everywhere, so everybody knows. Okay, fresh baked. Oh, that doesn't mean that they made the dough there.
Right.
It means that they baked the bread there.
Yeah.
house made or made in house doesn't mean that it was all the way 100% made in house. It means they could have got the bag and the other bag, put it together, heated it up, mixed it, blended it, and put it as made in house.
Got it.
They took two different things and put it together. Doesn't have to be fully from scratch. You're cutting tomatoes, cutting onions, carrots, celery, put that in there. Oh, I got tomato sauce. No, you can get this. I mean, like, if I want to expose some places, I'm not going to do that.
You're going to have Wendy's coming at you hard on Twitter. You keep on.
Hey, but I'm going to tell you right now, Wendy's, me personally, I like you guys, but I don't eat fast food. So
you don't at all?
I can't say it at all. Excuse me. Excuse me.
It was weird. We just burped at the same time.
Damn stain on your shirt says otherwise.
Hey, man, why you calling me out, bro? I don't even know where it is either.
You ain't got no stain on that shirt, bro.
All right. I pick
Dun, dun, dun.
McDonald's.
Do you?
Yeah.
Damn.
I like that Big Mac sauce, bro. I'll get that
Man,
double quarter
Just
pounder.
get a bottle of Thousand Island in the fridge, bro.
There
I'll
you
get that
go.
quarter pounder, add Big Mac sauce. Fuck the
yeah.
Big Mac. Just put
give me
put
the
that
sauce.
sauce.
Anybody who's had my Big Al's burger up at Big Al's in
Oh.
Mooresville, you let me know who's got the better Big Mac sauce.
This guy's just a promoting machine over here.
First of all,
Everything.
you're calling it Big Mac sauce.
No,
You
that's
already
okay.
lost.
Sorry, I don't call it Big Mac sauce. I call it a Big Al sauce. But you got to pay me for that.
Hey,
What about you?
out of those, oh man, it depends on what I'm getting. Honestly, that's,
All right,
that's
but
what
pick.
it is, man.
Yeah. You get that Baconator.
Yeah, you know what?
Crushes
I had a
everything
Baconator
on
today.
McDonald's. Crushes everything because you can get a single,
Nah, yeah,
double,
that's
or
pretty
triple, and I think you can get a quadruple now.
Oh
I
my
had
God.
double.
See?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say quadruple. I'm like,
I was just saying, you had
fall out right on this podcast.
I almost didn't make it to the podcast.
triple bypass, guy.
Was it you that hit me in the fucking car? It's right outside of the Wendy's.
Sauce, he had to change shirts. That's why he took so long.
Damn, bro.
No,
All right,
man.
man. Let me hit you with another one.
Okay.
This is off the top.
All right.
Off the top.
Off the top.
All right, man. So
But
you
I'm
got
not
your
a
own
rapper.
business.
Yeah.
I don't got one, man.
He ain't got one.
He bailed.
Nah, yeah, I had to bail
Dip
out on that.
now.
Tyrese got one.
I got one, but it's a little inappropriate.
That's what we like on here.
Okay.
It's inappropriate. Oh, shit.
Would you rather?
I'm sweating even worse now.
You're gonna be sweating.
All right, man.
Would you rather eat shit for breakfast for the rest of your life, every day, or
That's pretty tough.
watch your mom get smashed out 2 times a week for the rest of your life?
Well, I ain't got a fucking horse in that race, bro. I'm good. I'm good.
I mean, shit.
Nah, you're gonna have to watch it still.
You're gonna have to watch. You gotta. All right. Well, grandma then.
I'm good.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
The
Look
good
at
thing is just the this or that segment
Yeah.
doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Dude, I could eating shit every day would be horrible.
Hey, you get used to it.
But 2 times a week
to watch your mom
to
get
watch your
smashed
mom
down.
for the rest of your life,
For the
that
rest of
means
your
when
life.
I'm 50, like that's the 1000th time I've seen her.
Can you kill your mama?
Dog, can you think
And I'm
about
gonna
it?
do the math, and if I was right on
Do
that,
the math. Do the math. There's 52 weeks in a year.
I
You
don't
got to
feel
see
like
it 2
it.
times a week.
I've had a rough
That's
day.
104 days out of the year. 365 that you got to watch your mom. That's a quarter. Oh, no, sorry, not a quarter. I take that back. That's a third.
it's
of the year,
104 times a
basically.
year you got to watch your mom.
That's
have
almost
sex.
a third
A third of what?
of the year that you got to watch your mom get banged out
You know, like that
from
last,
start to finish.
That last like 3
Yeah, I'll
weeks.
pick the shit.
That last 3 weeks, you're like, Mom, wrap this shit.
Come on.
Yo, you be like, yo, you keep doing this. You keep doing this.
Switch it up, Mom.
Yo, come on, this is lame,
missionary
dude.
again.
What would
Yo,
you do?
I'd eat the shit.
Yeah, I gotta eat.
I'm
this
sorry.
shit.
I mean, shit. Give it to
would.
me on a golden spoon.
I would.
Yeah. Like, come on, mom. Shit. Hurry up, eat this shit.
I couldn't eat no shit. You said every day.
Yeah, every day for breakfast, just for
But
breakfast.
dude, after a year, you get used to it. You put a little chili powder on
Yeah,
that.
bro.
Speaking from
Sriracha.
experience.
Sriracha,
Yeah, bro,
you
some
put that
sriracha.
shit, shitty omelet.
Yeah.
He's a cook, bro. He could make that shit taste like caviar.
Well, okay, see, but that's unfair. You got advantages. I don't.
He didn't say how you
I
had
didn't
to
say
eat
it.
it.
Yeah, I just gotta eat it.
I'd be like mixing it up in ramen. And shit.
Yeah, you can mix it up in ramen.
You
know
get a
what I'm
hot
saying?
dog.
It's still
bun.
gonna be gritty.
All right, it's
Ah, man, I'd be
You ever
watching.
ate shit?
I'd be watching Mama.
oh,
You know what I'm saying?
You never ate shit?
I can't
So you
say
tell
I
me you
have.
never wiped your ass and got shit on your finger?
yeah, but
You wash your hands every time you go to the bathroom?
When I take a
I
shit,
hope so.
when I take a shit,
I hope so.
We're cooks, bro.
I hope
you
so.
Don't?
That's why I say I hope so.
So now you're trying to set them up.
Yeah, hey, you heard it here first.
Hey, that's all right.
Like he talking about punching babies.
That's quality. Yeah, right.
Sometimes you gotta lay out a baby, bro.
Oh man,
baby.
nah, that's too much, bro.
Nah, man, the baby gonna make
You've been
it.
hanging out with this fucking guy too long.
The baby gonna make it.
Opportunity coming up.
More reasons to be positive.
Yeah.
I got a reason to be positive.
What's that?
Want to get into some this or that?
Some this or that. By the way, this beat's dope. That you decided.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah, I really
Yeah.
like that beat a lot. What you got, man?
Let's go.
What you got, man? I'm ready to hear it.
Don't get too excited.
I'm ready to hear it, bro. What you got?
All right. Would you rather have whatever you're thinking to appear above your head for everyone to see, or have absolutely everything you do live streamed for anyone to see?
Oh man.
So everything you do is live streamed,
Yeah.
all parts of your day, like the Truman Show.
Nuts.
Or
Yeah.
every thought that comes, like, because your thoughts are at least secret in the live stream.
That's a good one right there. That's a good one.
I didn't think about it yet. I just saw it and I was just like, all right, let's go.
Yeah,
with
that's a
that.
good one. Oh man.
Your thoughts are sacred,
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, nobody can touch that.
but also if everyone's seeing like everything you do all day, every day, like that's so intrusive, you know?
Yeah.
Just
Man.
nobody sees the little like how you fix yourself even before we start the podcast, but people would judge that if they did.
Nah. Only the ladies would judge that because they don't know what it's
Well,
like.
look, this
all the
how-
fellas at home, they'd be like,
No,
bro,
no,
I
the
feel
fellas would judge too, because this is how
Nah.
you fix yourself. You go like this. This is Brad when he fixes them.
I got to get a quick one in before we start recording. You think I fixed them myself, but you know.
Basically,
just
jerk.
just
You're
handling
like
business. Yeah.
two things away from jerking off.
No, yeah. I already busted twice. What do you mean? Nah, I would.
No, I busted a couple of times while we've been doing podcasts.
Yeah, I wouldn't do the live stream.
So you
That's
do
a
the
tough
thoughts?
one. Yeah, it's a tough one, but that's what I do.
Yeah. Because then you could just like not hang out with people and nobody would ever see your
Exactly. Yeah, that's pretty much what it boils down to.
shit. Yeah, I'd probably pick that too.
And I think some wild shit, and I know we
Yeah.
all do though. But
It's like the whole time while we're doing the podcast, you're just thinking like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? People are just like, Shane, why are you doing this podcast? This guy's got no
I
respect
fucking
for
hate
you.
you.
Lying in the jungle.